You are looking live at the MPW Arena in beautiful Chatsworth, California, as Millennium Pro Wrestling proudly presents Ready to Rumble. We thank each and every one of you for joining us right here on YouTube. My name is Jordan Castle, joined back in the booth by your jack of all trades, from rep to ring announcer to commentator, doing the latter two in one fell swoop tonight, Donnie Brooks.
Excited to be here with you, buddy.
And excited to see the general manager kicking things off. Ray Rosas clearly with some business to attend to.
Welcome to MPW's Ready to Rumble. First time here tonight?
Oh yeah!
You excited?
Oh yeah!
All right, let's catch you up on what you've been missing. Some hard-hitting pro wrestling action. But let's start on a serious note. We just got word from the medical team regarding Draven Silvera. So for some of you guys that weren't here last week, our former MPW national champion, Draven Silvera, was in a title match with James Angel when he was betrayed by his tag team partner, Miggy Rose. Somebody that was supposed to mentor him, somebody that was supposed to take care of him, somebody that was supposed to guide him, and someone who takes that role with such pride, as someone that looks out for a lot of the younger people in the locker room, I was a little taken aback, a little offended by that. I had to witness him give Draven Silvera not one, but two pile drivers right here in front of our hard camera. And right now, thankfully, there is no serious permanent damage to Draven Silvera. But when it comes to the neck injury, when it comes to any type of spinal injury, we want to make sure we take every single precaution there is. So we are going to be giving him the next couple weeks off to allow him to heal. Draven, you are going to be in our thoughts and prayers, and we're going to wait for you for your nice, speedy recovery, and we hope that you continue to be the Iron Heart that all these fans cheer for. When I took this job, I didn't realize the type of care you're going to have to take care for a lot of these wrestlers. You know, a lot of these, I can't help but feel a bit responsible for what happened because it happened on my watch. And you know, I'm going to try to be better. I'm going to try to do better. I'm going to try to keep our wrestlers safe. Just allowing everybody time to find their seats and sit down before we continue the rest of the show. Front row. Now, again, let me thank you, because you could be at home watching SmackDown for free. But you're here every Friday night here at MPW. I take pride in that. And next week, MPW's biggest event of the year, the California Classic. A 20-man over-the-top rope rumble match to decide who's going to be our #1 contender for the MPW Championship. But that's next week. We already have a #1 contender as of right now. We already have ourselves a title match set for next week as of right now. So let's bring out our #1 contender. Let's bring out Kangaroo.
Ready for liftoff. The captain has arrived, and Donnie Brooks, after the disbandment of the Millennials, Daniel Moon, with his sights set on World Championship gold.
I think he's ready to become captain of this company, Jordan Castle.
Yeah, it would fit like a glove, but he's got to get through one man to make it happen.
I'm sure Diego didn't mean to interrupt him.
You know, Diego Valens, the picture of confidence for good reason, a multi-time MPW World Champion since dethroning Maximilian has looked very impressive with that championship across his waist, but well, showing some respect here,
I
Donnie.
just want to say congrats on being the number one contender for this title, my MPW championship. Let's go way back before you came back to MPW. You were gone, what, 5 years ago? 5 years of absence? Something like that. Let's go way back. Let's go 8 years. You were on top of MPW. You were literally the man on the moon. You were the MPW champion, Grand Slam champion, and a Millennium Cup winner. Meanwhile, I was the rookie sensation, trying to be the top guy just like you, Daniel. It's unfortunate that I've never got a match with you, so I could prove that I can beat you. Let's go fast forward now. I am the 4-time MPW champion. I am the Grand Slam champion and a Millennium Cup winner. I am the top guy at MPW right now. I am no longer a B- wrestler. So at the California Classic, for the very first time, Daniel Moon versus Diego Valens for the MPW Championship. I'm gonna get my victory, porque la Casa del Diablo, yo mando!
Confidence exuding the champion.
Battle lines drawn in the sand.
Well said, Diego. This has never, ever happened one-on-one. And you said you want the old Daniel Moon. Well, I'm not sure if you've been paying attention. Last few months, I went to war with my best friend, with my best pal. I endured, I survived a trilogy with CJ Dino. You want the old Daniel Moon? He's standing right here. And next week, I'm taking your title.
Hold on. Well, Donnie Brooks, before we can get to the California Classic next week, tonight in our main event, it'll be Daniel Moon and Diego Valens joining forces against these men, our tag team champions, the Brothers of Construction.
What did I tell
The
you?
greatest new duos in our company.
Oh, we're not here for Andy, shut up. What did I tell you?
These guys, no one who they put up against us is going to stop us. These two are supposed to be the champions, #1 contenders. They can't even get along. And I don't even blame you, Moon. I tried being teammates with this guy. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Trust me. But clearly you see growth with us, stupid.
Never argue with Wendy. It never goes
I
well.
will ignore her because that guy doesn't even have a championship right there, Mr. Moon. Hey, maybe if you go to space, you can come back and retrieve a piece of gold, baby. Yeah, I'll go tomorrow when my shift starts. I don't need you unemployed hillbillies telling me what to do. They're riling me up and I'm kind of feeling ready to go.
Oh, really? Okay, if that's the case, Dumb and Dumber, how about you step in here and you get Moose right here, straight up your ass?
Are we getting the main event early tonight?
You want us to get in this ring?
We're not gonna
Right
wait.
here, right now.
Well, I guess.
Typical.
I know you know how it works considering you don't have a title, but champions go at the end. So we're gonna finish getting ready, and we'll see you at the main event. Maybe for the last time for you, but for us, it's just another payday, baby.
Well, Donnie Brooks, that is our main event. We have to see if champion and challenger can coexist 1 week ahead of their World Championship match at the California Classic to take down the tag team champion, Brothers of Construction. But so much more great action on store night. And my friend, what are you doing at the table with me?
Well,
I guess maybe I should make my way
next
into the
week,
ring.
you and me, tonight, we gotta get on the same page and take care of those clowns.
Let's do it.
Referee for this contest, Sinclair. The following contest is a tag team match, and it is a #1 contender match for the Millennium Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champion.
From bad to worse.
Introducing first, from San Diego, California, weighing at 425 pounds, the Hollywood Rebel Storm, the freshest man in the room, fresher than you, Jeremiah Fresh. Together they are the Heartless Kings.
Clearly the current MPW Tag Team Champions, the Brothers of Construction, Bucio and Roberto Perez, less than fan favorites. Saw that moments ago, but the same can be said of the former multi-time MPW Tag Team Champions in the Rebel Storm, Jeremiah Fresh, the Heartless Kings. And you have to think they want to hold that gold one more time. They're not satiated holding it multiple times before. They want to etch their name in the history books as holding the MPW Tag Team titles more than any other team in existence. And that could start tonight with a victory over the Dope Boys. The Rebel Storm seemingly spilled some ketchup, or is that marinara sauce in his hair? I can't tell. Come on. Lay off of Donnie Brooks. Doing his job, and he's doing a damn fine job.
Introducing their opponents.
It's just two dope boys in a Cadillac. It's just two dope boys in a Cadillac. Thinking of a master plan, I get a
Making their way to the ring, weighing in a combined weight of 487 pounds, the iconic Isaiah Hendricks and the mighty Zeus, the Dope Boys.
Conversely, the Dope Boys, two of the newest additions to the MPW roster. Products of the Millennium Wrestling Academy, rivals who faced each other in some of their earliest matches here in MPW, and, well, deciding they are better together and hoping to do what their opponents tonight, the Heartless Kings, have done multiple times before and capture Tag Team Championship gold. Donnie Brooks, are you okay? Rebel Storm really giving you the business there in the ring.
Do you know what the best part about being on the commentary booth tonight is?
What's that?
I'm not a referee and I don't have to be impartial. I hope Rebel Storm gets punched in the face.
We should still be impartial as broadcasters,
Okay,
Donnie.
fine.
However,
Starting now.
I couldn't agree with you more. Rebel Storm, one of the most repugnant and insufferable people, not even wrestlers, but people you will find.
I've ever met.
Jeremiah Fresh, a close second. Of course, this is for #1 contendership to earn a spot at the Brothers of Construction and the MPW Tag Team titles. And as I was saying before you made your way over here, it's very interesting. Isaiah Hendricks and Zeus started their careers as rivals, really professional rivals, both trying to earn a spot on the MPW roster, prove they were the top of their class, and clearly deciding they were better together, joining forces to become the Dope Boys.
Absolutely, and I think it's no secret that they were both training at the Millennium Wrestling Academy, and there was a bond that was created there, and I think it could possibly even be stronger than the bond of the Heartless Kings.
Well, Jeremiah Fresh trying to psych out the big man Zeus. Interesting strategy here. Fresh, the larger of the Heartless Kings, starting with Hendricks, cover here, the more diminutive of his tag team. Shoulders down once again.
And let's get this out of the way right now. Isaiah Hendricks has made the Rebel
Shoulders
Storm
down.
tap.
Maybe looking to get Jeremiah Fresh's shoulders down, but those are some big shoulders. Case in point, taking Hendricks' head off his body here, Donnie.
The experience really speaking volumes from the Heartless Kings.
That's right, Isaiah Hendricks, though, to your point, a submission specialist. Maybe you'd have to dig into those bag of tricks tonight, but such a different story in a tag team match, right? You could have an opponent cinched in a submission hold only for the tag team partner to enter and break up the hold. We see it time and time again. Tale as old as time, Donnie.
Absolutely, timing is everything in a match like this.
Case in point, feeling the time is right to make the tag to the mighty Zeus, a proud California native. Shot off by his partner.
That couldn't have felt good, Jordan Castle.
That is a lot of body weight, Donnie Brooks, and this is even more. Double clothesline and Zeus with a cover. And Donnie, this is what we call ourselves a Haas fight. Two of the biggest men in Millennium Pro Wrestling doing battle here.
We can already see the pain on the face of Jeremiah Fresh, and it's only the very beginning of this match here.
And Jeremiah Fresh has got to make a tag to the Rebel Storm. I can't believe I'm saying it, but Fresh in a bad way here realizes it. And in comes the Rebel Storm. Can you believe there was a time when this guy was a hero to so many?
It seems like a lifetime ago, Jordan Castle.
Zeus now firing away. Series of southpaws.
Hey, he got punched in the face!
Hey, you called it, man.
Oh, beautiful.
Donnie Brooks is rich.
It's all icing from here.
Using the weight belt for extra leverage, lands the suplex, and this has really been all the Dope Boys thus far. Looking at this match so far, you would not know that the Heartless Kings are former MPW Tag Team Champions multiple times over.
Multiple times, a well-oiled machine, one of the most tenured teams in this entire company. And the Dope Boys, what, under 5 matches together?
But Donnie, you know it. It is a what have you done for me lately kind of business, talking about professional wrestling. Now Hendricks on the shoulders of Zeus. Added leverage. And a big splash.
Dope double team from the Dope Boys.
Cover here, and a kick out by the Rebel Storm. What do the Heartless Kings have to do? And I struggle even asking this question, because no one wants to see it. But what do the Heartless Kings have to do bounce back here, Donnie?
I don't know, probably cheat like they always do.
Oh, please don't will that into existence, please.
I don't know, I have a good feeling here tonight.
Rebel Storm here, catching Hendricks slipping. There's a rare moment where you see the inexperience of Isaiah Hendricks come into play as now Rebel Storm, lateral press, and a kick out.
Rebel Storm with the expert, he's holding down that wrist there so Isaiah Hendricks can't kick out with ease.
And I'm not sure how I feel about this new haircut from the Rebel Storm, a sort of ruby red tint. It's well, it's not great.
I mean, maybe if he got split open, I wouldn't mind it so much, but hey, I'm sorry, impartial.
Man, you hate this guy.
Rebel Storm is a great human being. He's so great.
Cover, lackadaisical cover here from Jeremiah Fresh, now legal. And a cheap shot here to the mighty Zeus. This is what you were talking about,
There
those
we go.
underhanded tactics, Donnie.
But also the veteran instinct of Jeremiah Fresh, not letting him make the tag, and there we right to his corner.
Keeping Isaiah Hendricks in the proverbial wrong part of town. And frequent tags, one in, one out. The Heartless Kings keeping one another fresh. You can say a lot of things about these guys, Donnie. You cannot say they don't know how to wrestle a damn good tag team match.
I don't like them, but they are talented.
Rebel Storm off the ropes, drops the leg. Stormomania indeed, running wild. But not wild enough. And if you're the Heartless Kings, you want to try to keep Isaiah Hendricks in the ring as long as possible here, Donnie.
Absolutely. The moment those educated feet come out and he starts throwing those kicks, it could be a game changer for this entire match and the outcome of who becomes the #1 contenders for the Millennium Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
Hendricks, of course, an expert striker, expert submission specialist. The same you
Not
said.
this, not this!
Oh, no. Come on, that man. Fish hooking the mouth of Hendricks after licking that glove. Even OJ would think that was sick, Donnie. I agree.
I don't know where those
with
hands
Wendy.
have been, but I also don't know where those gloves have been.
Nowhere good. Isaiah Hendricks' mouth is the best place they've gone. Now Hendricks reaching for the Mighty Zeus, looking to make the tag, but Rebel Storm with a headbutt, dropping the young gun. I mean, Hendricks needs a tag here, plain and simple, Donnie. Oh man, looking for Thunderstruck.
Rebel Storm. Oh, beautiful enziguri by Isaiah Hendricks.
Takes Storm off his
Iconic
feet,
even.
and both big boys enter the fray. Donnie Brooks.
Beautiful.
You want your 5-star matches? You want your 30-minute classics? Not me. I want big, meaty men bumping me. Look at the power. World's strongest slam.
Rebel Storm looking for Thunderstruck, but Big Lightning is taking this match under control.
No, only a 2 count here. So hard, even when you're the size of the Mighty Zeus. So hard to keep a man the size of Jeremiah Fresh down. And now, talking to referee St. Clair, I believe something, maybe a stinger to his knee here. Got to keep an eye on that. I'm trying to shake it off here, but this is a crucial point in the matchup here. You can hardly afford an injury, especially with so much on the line here, Donnie.
And the Heartless Kings, if they realize that his knee is
No,
not
they
100%,
do.
and he did, like blood in the water.
Fresh and Storm scouting the injury, taking advantage, and this is what it's so difficult if you're a big man like the Mighty Zeus. That weight, that power, such an advantage. It can also be used against you here, Donnie. It can come back to bite you, as we're seeing here, courtesy of the Rebel Storm. Into the cover. I mean, I don't care how big and bad you are, Donnie. If you're a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, that's a losing battle.
I know we were just saying that Isaiah needs to get the tag, but I think now Zeus needs to get the tag because he needs to have a little bit of time for that leg to heal up.
But as Isaiah had enough time on the outside to recuperate, he was in there for a long time. Now Fresh.
And a fresh prince by Jeremiah.
Big boot, Russian leg sweep combination. Only a 2 count here. You know, let's say the Dope Boys are somehow able to perform a miracle here. Oh, come on, another cheap shot from Fresh. Let's say they're able to defeat the Heartless Kings, become your #1 contenders. No way Mighty Zeus's knee is going to be 100% heading into that war with the Brothers of Construction. And as we saw moments ago, no shot that they're not going to do the exact same thing we're seeing from the Heartless Kings and isolate that knee.
Absolutely. And Busio was a hero to many for a long time, but now he's vicious, and he's going to target the knee just the same way the Heartless Kings are.
Entire body weight of Fresh comes crashing down as Storm mocking Zeus. Lateral press here.
From Mighty Zeus. From a man who calls himself the Hollywood Rebel Storm.
The only thing Hollywood about him is sitting on his you-know-what. Jeremiah Fresh maybe getting a little premature with the celebration here, Donnie.
Well, as you mentioned, they are multiple-time MPW Tag Team Champions. They have a right to be a little bit confident, but they should not overlook this brand-new team.
The Achilles heel of the Heartless Kings. That confidence quickly becomes cockiness. The longer and longer a match goes, and an ugly connection here with the face of the Mighty Zeus, following through with another boot.
I think the Heartless Kings need to realize all it takes is 3 seconds, Jordan Castle. That's all the Dope Boys need is 3 seconds to become #1 contender.
It's an excellent point, but that's assuming the Mighty Zeus can get back up to a vertical base, either keep the offense going, and wisely sends Jeremiah Fresh spilling to the outside. The Rebel Storm is legal, but will this be enough time? Not enough time, Zeus.
A big right from Big Zeus.
Now makes the tag. In comes Isaiah Hendricks. Hendricks here. Might have to do the rest of this one solo here, Donnie.
And I think he's completely capable. He's taken on the Rebel Storm before. And there we go, those educated feet I was talking about earlier.
Put to good use and a hook and a leg. No. I'm not sure, man. Asking about the knee of the Mighty Zeus. I'm not sure if we should rely on Zeus thus far. I don't know. I get it, if you're Isaiah Hendricks, you don't want to wrestle a handicap match, but you also don't want things to get worse for the Mighty Zeus, especially if you can become #1 contenders.
Absolutely. With an experienced team like the Heartless Kings, you need a partner on your side.
Oh no, meeting of the minds here. Friendly fire and shoulders down. But a headbutt from the Mighty Zeus.
Beautiful headbutt from the Mighty Zeus.
You don't need a
Dragon suplex.
And a kick out here. Give the assist to Jeremiah Fresh. I'll tell you what, that is smart strategy from the Dope Boys with the headbutt. You don't need a good knee for that, Donnie.
Let's go, boys.
And if you're Isaiah Hendricks, what is the strategy? What do you do here to clinch a victory? Suppose make a tag to the Mighty Zeus.
You see him limping on the outside. I don't know how wise a decision that was.
Guess all you need is one more shot. Maybe they think this is it.
No.
Oh, but Fresh in to save his
Of course,
partner.
getting involved.
Love it or hate it, that's smart tag team wrestling. Now Hendricks to the outside. The injured Zeus.
Tagged by Jeremiah Fresh.
And this is academic. Thunderstruck.
And a big spear. This could be it.
New #1 contenders. No!
Not quite. But the Dope Boys are still alive, Jordan.
And Jeremiah Fresh arguing with referee St. Clair here, Donnie Brooks, wasting precious seconds, wasting precious moments here.
The Heartless Kings have taken on some of the absolute best tag teams in Millennium Pro Wrestling. And I think underestimating the guys is a huge mistake.
Well, not only that, but the Dope Boys are hungry, man. There's no room for them to grow complacent or rest on their laurels. They need this win.
Isaiah Hendricks has submitted the Rebel Storm. The Mighty Zeus has taken out Danny Devine.
And the Mighty Zeus just dropped
big
him.
Taylor DDT.
Just the same to Jeremiah Fresh. Now makes the tag to Isaiah Hendricks. Donnie Brooks, are they going to do it?
I believe it, Jordan.
Directing traffic here. Rebel Storm essentially a non-factor, and now cutter from Hendricks.
Here we go, here we go!
The Dope Boys are your #1 contenders.
Here are your winners and the new #1 contenders for the Millennium Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championship. The iconic Isaiah Hendricks and the Mighty Zeus, the Dope Boys.
Outlasting adversity, bum knee or otherwise, the Dope Boys are your MPW Tag Team Championship #1 contenders. What a gutsy performance, Donnie Brooks.
I wasn't shocked for a moment. These two boys are the future of Millennium Pro Wrestling.
Straight from the Millennium Wrestling Academy, that's how we make them. They're #1 contenders for tag gold, but up next, the #1 contender for the national title is in action as Boa Silva takes on Yassine Khan.
Do you realize what just happened up there? We just beat the most dominant tag team in MPW, the Heartless Kings, multiple-time tag team championship for an opportunity for the championships themselves. Come on, even you gotta admit, we might take it home.
You damn right we got it. Dope Boys with some gold, makes sense to me. So next week, at the California Classic, BOC, you're gonna bow down.
Two San Diego boys in action here tonight, products of Primal Pro Wrestling in the greater San Diego area. A true taste of everything that SoCal has to offer here at Millennium Pro Wrestling. And Boa Silva with his eyes locked on Yassine Khan. He has not looked away. He has not blinked, Donnie Brooks.
You can't when you're in the ring with a man like that.
He laid out winning on the camera. It's unbelievable. I gotta say, since Boa Silva has struck out in the singles division, of course, so much success as a multi-time former MPW Tag Team Champion, one half of the pump line. There were a lot of doubters. There were a lot of naysayers. Boa Silva's proven them all wrong, Donnie.
100%. I never understood that because the pump line, both members, Antonio Rivers and Boa Silva, two of the best going today.
Well, and as the old adage goes, in order to be a great tag team wrestler, you have to be a great wrestler to begin with. And, well, Yassine Khan learning that right now, Donnie.
But being a great wrestler for Boa Silva, it might not be enough tonight, facing a man like Yassine Khan.
Yeah, Yassine Khan, a mauler in every sense of the word, a monstrous and devastating individual. And there you see, merciless shot to the midsection. And
look at the pain on Boa's face from that simple strike.
And in the early going, Boa Silva doing exactly what he should, staying on top, using his quickness to stick and move. But It seems as if Yassine Khan feeling almost disrespected by the offensive flurry from Boa Silva, almost pissing off the Moroccan Mauler here, Donnie.
It's not a position you want to be in.
And this is exactly what Boa Silva needs to rely on, the quickness, the speed, sending Khan into the corner. You know, we talk about momentum a lot in the world of professional wrestling. It's a very abstract concept. For Silva, nobody home there, and big boot up to Khan. He needs that momentum heading into James Angel.
Beautiful cover there.
And the national championship.
And the constrictor.
Slithering around the back of Yassine Khan.
Going for it.
And he is cross body, taking Khan off his feet. And a kick out. You know what they say? Khan a big man, but the bigger they are, the harder they fall, Donnie Brooks.
Absolutely. The bigger they are, the cooler noise it makes when they hit the mat.
That is also true. We love each and every single one of you watching right here on YouTube. MPW
is behind Boa Silva here tonight.
Lives here on YouTube, but to my point, Donnie, you got to be here at the MPW Arena, and that is not where you want to be if you're Boa Silva. Ugly landing there, Donnie Brooks. Boa Silva's not moving. Cover. No.
Still has some fight left in him.
Is that a smile on the face of Yassine Khan? He said he's having fun.
He loves to hurt people.
Oh, man. At a certain point with Yassine Khan, it almost becomes uncomfortable to watch. It's less a match and more a dissection, Donnie Brooks.
It seems as if he gets lost and forgets exactly what he's doing. His one mission is to maim.
He reaches a flow state of sorts, as silly as it sounds. And he's not done.
He needs to get out of that corner.
Wrenching at the arms of Silva. Oh, man. Ooh. Chirping chop across the chest. And Boa writhing in agony here, Donnie.
And if Yassine's hand hurts, can you imagine what Boa's feeling right now?
I don't think if you're James Angel watching this one, no doubt. Home on YouTube with every one of you. Oh, boy. Khan took a little too much time with the chops of Boa Silva. Khan's eating him for lunch.
Boa's feeling it.
He's feeling this.
And oh my goodness gracious.
Double chop from Khan. As I was saying, you have to think James Angel watching on YouTube cover here. Angel's enjoying every bit of this.
Any advantage James Angel can get, he will take. But he needs to realize that men like Yassine Khan are lying in wait to come after him, even if he does happen to come out victorious against Boa Silva.
And that is certainly looking more and more likely. No way Boa's heading into that match against Angel 100%. Even if he is able to pick up a win over Khan, and still he fights. This is the heart of Boa Silva. He may not have the belt yet, but he's got the heart of a champion, and now Khan.
Confidence from Yassine Khan kicking in.
Saying it's too easy, Donnie Brooks. Lateral press.
Wasn't very easy there. He kicked out of it.
Do you think Yassine Khan is overconfident here tonight?
If you're a specimen like Yassine Khan, I don't know if you can have an abundance of confidence. I mean, look at him. He's always been a monster in this, but now he's especially looking trim as ever.
Cover here. Talking about Silva striking out as a cover again. Very, very frustrated here. There is a strategy to that, though. Multiple covers, one after the other. Congrabs knows that he's not going to put Boa Silva away, but he's going to make him expend that much more energy by kicking the shoulder up, by exerting that breath there, Donnie.
And Yassine Khan has been in this company for a while. Sometimes he takes a little bit of an absence, but when he comes around, he makes an impact. And I think he thinks that he deserves a lot. And he's here to fight for it.
He beat the #1 contender. He may be in line for the national championship. And Silva just crumples here. Silva, again, heart of a champion, but at a certain point, Donnie, the physical body just gives out. But we are not at that point yet. Ugly landing for the shoulder.
Momentum against him.
That's right, we talk about momentum, this time in the literal sense. And now, Boa Silva ducking. Again caught in the clutches of Khan, but this time saw it coming. Boom! Stabber.
That could be just what the Constrictor needs to turn this match around in his favor.
And fans at home, feel those knees, massage those knees. Some of the hardest bones in the body just got drilled into the back of Yassine Khan, and now into the front. Talking about the striking game of Boa Silva here, Donnie, but again, Khan saw it coming, hold on.
Can it be?
Silva now. Code breaker. The knee's really the ace in the hole for the #1 contender, and now a hook in the leg.
Could this be it?
No.
Kick out with ferocity from.
Maybe looking to cinch in that sleeper hold, looking to put Khan to sleep here. And he's fading. The eyes are wide.
Don't let his size fool you. Boa Silva is a very strong man.
Talk about size. How about the size of Yassine Khan? Locked in the sleeper hold, standing up on his own 2 feet. The elbows.
Fighting out of it.
Much like the knees, those hard edges, those bones of Boa Silva.
Could he be going for it?
No.
That Meteora.
No water in the pool.
Pop up Samoan drop from Yassine Khan.
Yeah, this is it. This is it. Count to 100, St. Clair. No.
Just 2.
Khan got him up again. Ooh. I mean, surely it's done. Surely it's done. Okay.
Sorry, I was holding my breath there.
Hey, Donnie Brooks, Boa Silva is showing us something here tonight. And the MPW faithful feel the exact same way.
Boa Silva was a member of the Heartless Kings, but this man surely has heart, as we can see evident right here tonight.
And if you're Yassine Khan right now, you gotta channel out the people. Gotta have that tunnel vision. This is not what Khan can afford to do, jaw-jacking with the people, making them a part of this match. There you go! Spent too much time focusing on the people, and Boa Silva takes advantage, but gets planted. Oh no.
Moved out just in time.
Again, they know each other so well from their time at Primal. And Silva back to the sleeper hold. Oh, mush on the turnbuckle. Code breaker, but Khan's still on his feet here, Johnny.
And finally, here we go. Ooh, double stomp.
And Silva's not done yet. Khan's.
Is he getting up?
Oh, he wants the sleeper hold.
Not anymore.
He wants to make Khan tap.
The Constrictor doing what he does best.
Is Khan gonna give it up? He may have no choice.
The Chatsworth crowd behind Boa Silva.
Yeah, Khan's still in this thing. Khan again, still with the sleeper hold, cinched in, back up to his feet here, Donnie. Oh! But Silva!
No, he's still alive! Still alive!
Second win here from Silva, even after getting dropped by Khan.
And he's got the arm hooked!
Oh, Khan's eyes rolling in the back of the head. He's out. He's out here.
Could this be it, Jordan?
And it is.
Here is your winner, Boa, the Constrictor, Silva!
Some much-needed momentum heading into his battle with James Angel for the MPW National Championship.
I can't imagine what Mr. Angel is thinking right now watching this match.
Mr. Angel, is he a doctor? What are we doing here?
I'm trying to be respectful before he loses his championship to the Constrictor.
Well, up next, we have the MPW California Classic. That's coming up next week, a 20-person over-the-top rope rumble match. But up next, trios action, including 6 competitors already scheduled for the California Classic.
Isaiah Hendricks and the mighty Zeus, huh? They made a fool of us again. I see we go back out there right now into that ring and calm down, Rebel. We got a plan. You know, the Heartless Kings, we always got a plan because next week, what's next week? The California Classic. That's what. Then you know what? Now think about it. We've got the numbers advantage. That's right. There's no better odds than what Jeremiah Fresh terrible Storm had. So I hope MPW is ready for next week, because guaranteed one of the Heartless Kings is walking out there with a championship opportunity. You best believe it. That's fresh.
Oh boy.
Making his way to the ring, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 201 pounds, the inescapable Jake Mays!
Inescapable is right. Jake Mays, of course, originally scheduled to be joined tonight by Phil Mervan's tag team partner, Eddie Rohr. Rohr unable to join us here tonight, and well, we'll get back to that later, but so much riding on this match. We talked about momentum for Boa Silva as number one contender for the national championship in our last match. The California Classic just 1 week away. All 6 of these competitors, participants, they want to be riding high, especially depending on where they enter in that match.
Introducing his first partner. Weighing in tonight at 205 pounds, from Gainesville, USA, the youngest vet in the game, Dustin Jack Daniels!
Chewing gum, spritzing the bottle. Dustin Jack Daniels is the picture of confidence here tonight. This man's got superstar written all over him. Yeah, they call him the youngest vet in the game. It's hard to believe that Dustin Daniels is as young as he is when you look at the way this guy carries himself. Oozing with charisma. Now, gifting his spray bottle to a child at ringside. I'd say Dustin Daniels, a Judas, as the theme song would imply, but as we're seeing here, a fan favorite, a member of the MPW roster since his teenage years. Interested to see how he fits with Jake Mays and, well, their other partner. The less said about him, the better. Oh boy. It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you get hit. And you keep coming back. And they say they look wonderful in the matching pink and black.
And their final partner.
Guys shouldn't even be here tonight, fans. After what we saw last week.
Tonight at 160 pounds. From the City of Angels, he is the Short King, Miggy Rose!
A brutal assault to friend and 2X tag team partner Draven Silvera. We heard from our general manager Ray Rosas to open up the show, injuring Silvera in that betrayal. Miggy Rose was suspended from MPW. He has no business being in the building tonight, let alone competing in trios action. However, ironically, Filthy Frog, originally scheduled for this matchup, Eddie Rohr, suffering an injury of his own. Officials forced to lift Rose's suspension tonight, and good luck for Miggy, bad luck for the rest of us.
And their opponents, introducing first. meet the Radiant Sun, Chase Redondo!
I want to talk about a tale of two Jakes from San Diego. Mays has ice in his veins. Redondo has wrestling in his veins. A second-generation professional wrestler. Son of the great Jason Redondo. And tonight, joining forces with another San Diegoan, another product of Primal.
Introducing his first partner.
Start your engines.
Making her way to the ring from the Indianapolis Speedway. The baddest thing on four wheels. The breakneck baddie, Billy Dupree!
Listen, anyone using this Rihanna Classic will already get an automatic W from me. Of Billy Dupree, one of the newest additions to the MPW roster. Horns are honked, engines are round, lights are on. Dupree is ready to go straight from the track to the ring.
And introducing their final partner. From Manila, Philippines, this is Tina!
The MPW arena has become unglued. Filipino flag out in full support. Donnie Brooks, I can hardly hear myself think. First Billy Dupree, now Nina. The MPW, faithful, love them the ladies.
You think they like her a little bit?
Just a bit. So many combustible elements in this one. Trios action on tap as all 6 of these competitors are set to do battle in next week's California Classic Rumble. 20 wrestlers over the top rope, single elimination style. The winner earning a shot at the MPW World Championship.
And I honestly think Nina could be a real contender.
Yeah, Nina is someone, I say it often, rings through, has made a career out of being underestimated and overlooked. And starting things off here tonight. A lot of pink in that ring, Donnie Brooks. I'm liking it.
It looks pretty. Nina might be on the wrong side.
Maybe. But on the right side of history, as Jake Mays getting things kicked off for his side. You know, we talked about the Rebel Storm. Jake Mays really in that same category. Oh, man. Well, you hear him say, already beat you last week. Victorious over Nina just 1 week ago. Feels like he's above this, instead making the tag to Dustin Jack Daniels.
Or he's running away. I mean, however you choose to look at it.
Oh, boy. Dustin Daniels never wanted to run from the fight. And it's very interesting. Dustin Daniels on perhaps the more, shall we say, villainous side of the ring here tonight. But you heard that ovation. You were in the ring, Donnie Brooks. These days, the youngest vet in the game is a fan favorite.
It's hard to boo greatness, I've got to be honest.
Asking Nina for the test of strength here. She's a little ginger, understandably so. He is jacked. And indeed, Nina just saying discretion.
I guess he mistoed it. Never mind.
Didn't miss that. Discretion, the better part of valor, but youngest vet in the game always gets his girl. I say, he says it's leg day. Is it still leg day after that landing while entering the ring? That's a bit of a sketchy one there, Donnie.
And looking at Dustin Daniels, it's everything day. Look at this man.
I mean, in impeccable physical conditioning. It sounds like a cliche, but every time I call this guy's match, he gets bigger, he gets more defined. But it's Nina. Tilt-a-whirl, head scissors. Takes Daniels off his feet.
I sure hope he was working out his equilibrium last week.
Yeah, no weights or protein powder for pride if you're Dustin Jack Daniels. Nobody home in the corner. Nina gets up the boot. The growth we've seen from Nina these last couple years here in MPW is simply remarkable, Donnie. And now off the ropes. Cazadora Bulldog. Cover. And it's such an interesting dichotomy, right? All six, or I should say 3 and 3 on each side. These guys are tag team partners this week. They're all going to be opponents next week in the California Classic. How do you ever truly trust any of your partners? Cover. So much riding in the California Classic next week.
And when you talk about chemistry, like we were talking about with the Dope Boys and the Harless Kings, these guys don't know each other all that well. I mean, Jake Mays and Jake Redondo teamed a few times, but there's not a lot of experience here in regards to teamwork from these 6 people.
Billy Dupree and Jake Redondo, of course, both products of Primal Pro Wrestling in San Diego, but it's Redondo now.
Absolutely, you got me there.
Taking the fight to Miggy Rose, and as I said during the entrances, Rose, after his actions last week, shouldn't even be here. It was necessity. Eddie Rohr's injury leading to Miggy Rose getting this opportunity. But he has no business being here in Chatsworth. Cover from Redondo. Injuring Draven Silvera, a man that was supposed to be like a brother to Miggy Rose.
I think Miggy Rose gets away with a lot, to be honest, but what a talented man. It's kind of hard to say mad.
Former MPW World Champion wants to...
The longest reigning.
Yes, and wants to earn his way back up to the bright lights as in comes Billy Dupree. Welcome to MPW, Billy. The San Diegoans looking to work in tandem against another San Diegoan. Now Jake Mays legal and Dupree into the cover. There's got to be so many butterflies for Billy Dupree. Cover here. Ooh.
Beautiful bridge from Billy Dupree.
Okay. Dupree cartwheeling out of dodge off the ropes. Head scissors of her own here. Dupree really showed me something here tonight, Donnie Brooks.
Sunset flip.
Thinking
maybe.
sunset
There we
flip.
go.
Didn't get all of it adjusted on the fly, but still only a 2. You have to wonder if she was able to land all of that maneuver right away, if maybe she could have gotten the cover. As it stands, May's back in control.
A second means everything in this business.
There you see Dupree out of dodge, face full of turnbuckle for Jake Mays. I gotta say, I know it's a little hypocritical, but Mays has gotta shave that mustache. I'm sorry.
Hey, your mustache looks good, Jordan.
Thank you. Conspicuous in not mentioning that of Jake Mays. Appreciate it. Dupree now really controlling the ring here. Veteran-like confidence from Billy Dupree. Sits out with the power bomb and a kick out. What would it mean for Billy Dupree to head into the California Classic this early in her MPW career, this early in her wrestling career, and punch her ticket to the World Championship?
It could make her a player in this company very, very early on. And there's some people that take years to reach that status.
California Classic can make careers, but right now it is Daniels and Rose breaking Nina and Dupree. Clearly Daniels has not lost some of that villainous flair, but Dupree giving him the business. Nina doing the same to Rose, and they're going to send the boys spilling to the outside. Sharping chops to the chest. Oh, Dustin just too jacked.
And if that happens to Miggy Rose at the California Classic, his dreams of being MPW champion are gone.
Eliminated. Oh, hold on here. Dope God, Hilo, he can't hit it next week. But no elimination here tonight. Redondo makes it look too easy.
The Radiant Sun surely is a shooting star, Castle.
Shining bright here tonight. And it's an excellent point, Donnie. To be eliminated from the California Classic, traditional Rumble rules, over the top rope, both feet touching the floor.
And what does it say about the fact that Dustin Daniels couldn't get taken over? Could his muscle mass play a factor in his victory of the California Classic?
Somebody's got a dirty face, Donnie Brooks, and his name is Jake Mays. Face wash from Nina.
Are you talking about his mustache?
Well, yes, always. I mean, it's disgusting.
The kick from Nina. Okay.
Yeah, he gets a face wash, but you know, double entendre and all that. And Nina here has captured the hearts and minds of MPW.
She going for it, the lolly drop.
Oh, here comes Miggy Rose. You gotta think Nina friends with Draven Silvera. Ooh. Hated to see what Rose did to his former partner last week, and now Rose, Mays, and Daniels cutting off the ring. Nina all alone.
Knee from Jake Mays to Nina.
Psycho knee, hook of the leg. And a kick out here. Nina in a really bad way here, Donnie Brooks.
If anyone knows how to fight their way back, it's Nina.
And Mays
Looking for a
saying,
tag. I'm not sure she knows where she is. Reaching for those ropes.
Redondo only now back in the opposite corner. And here comes Dustin Jack Daniels, former MPW world champion in his own right.
The youngest. And in that corner is the last place that Nina wants to be right now.
He's got to get back to Redondo or Billy Dupree. But again, Dustin, there's so much size on Nina. Barely knows where she is right now. Trying to reach for a tag, trying to make Redondo or Dupree
Desperately needs
legal.
it right now.
Cover here. And Redondo getting desperate. That is uncharacteristic of Jake Redondo. If you're Nina, what do you have to do? How do you get to the opposite corner? How do you make that tag, Donnie?
Well, first of all, you need to get out of their corner.
Much easier said than done with this. A headbutt to the midsection from Rose. Now one connecting with the skull of Nina. Rose really showing us true colors with that assault on Draven Silvera. I mean, it was tough to watch here on our YouTube, but viewer discretion advised. Watch at your own risk. Butterfly.
Beautiful bridge.
Not beautiful enough.
I know Miggy was somewhat of a mentor to Draven Silvera, but you have to think about the kind of person Miggy Rose is. He wants to be successful.
I understand wanting to be successful. Send a message all you want. You got to injure the kid? A man who's already been injured, who's missed half a year of action already? Really?
Good point, Jordan, but it's not uncharacteristic of the Short King.
Certainly is not.
By any means.
Already confirmed with the California Classic.
He's got that hair.
Jawbreaker there from Nina. This is her opportunity. Got to make that tag here, but instead, trying to take the fight to Miggy Rose. That fighting spirit. There's a rare instance, Donnie, where that fighting spirit came back to bite Nina. Should have gone for the tag where she had the chance.
She's got to make it to that corner. It's imperative she makes it very soon.
Already confirmed for the California Classic. In addition to these 6, Che Cabrera, Jordan Cruz, 1 in a million, Maximilian, Stackfield. Oh, tribute to the Filthy Frog. Eddie Roar, but nobody home. Eddie does it much better.
An attack from Nina. Here we go.
Here comes Redondo. Here comes Rose. The Radiant Sun
Taking out Jack Daniels.
Evening out the playing field here. Excuse me. And just like that, the tides turn, Donnie Brooks.
Second generation superstar showing exactly what he's made of with a beautiful enziguri right there to Miggy Rose. Did he go for it?
Carrying on the family business, was looking for Radiant Cunt, but Mays with the distraction, and now Miggy, cheap shot.
Ooh, a slingshot DDT from Jake Mays.
Cover. No. And again, Rose, Daniels, and Mays. Say what you want about the strategy. Compare the two teams. They're working like a unit, at least tonight. 1 week ahead of the California Classic, where they'll be opponents with that World Championship match on the line. Working well together here, Donnie. Cover from Rose.
Come 1 week, there are no friends. As close as some people might be in that match, it is every person for themselves.
And here comes Daniels.
Brutal shot to the ribs.
Redondo here. Got those donut eyes all glazed over, feeling the effects. Oh, and it's leg day. We know. Oh, boy. We're always hitting legs on Friday. Have you noticed that, Donnie?
Is that even National Leg Day?
Samoan drop. Cover here. Eyes locked on Billy Dupree, sending a message not just to Redondo, but to Nina and Dupree, to Cruz, Cabrera, Maximilian, even his tag team partners, Donnie.
Dustin Daniels might be an expert in the ring, a veteran, but he's also excellent when it comes to the psychological aspect of this business.
Devastating chop. Levels Redondo. In comes Mays once again. The pink and black attack is back. Drop kick.
It seems like every member of this team has a beautiful drop kick.
Cover. But not beautiful enough to put Jake Redondo away. We asked for Nina, what does she have to do? Make the tag. Well, she did. In came Jake Redondo, and now clearly he needs to do the same. ice in the veins. You gotta be kidding me, man. Come on. Really?
Oh, and he's got a fist in his gut, too.
Redondo fighting from under. Using that height. But still, taking so much out of him here. Redondo has endured a beating in this match, Johnny Brooks.
Absolutely. And Jake know each other very well. They teamed for a very brief time, but they're very familiar with each other.
They're clearly going on different paths. Redondo wanting to earn his keep. Mays going the easy way out. Rose legal again.
Ooh, a huge double kick to the back there.
Cover. And a kick out here.
Look at Mickey Rose hooking the left arm of Jake Redondo with his leg to ensure that kicking out isn't an easy task.
Again, Mickey Rose, as repugnant as he is, suspended or otherwise, excellent professional wrestler, and the same can be said of Dustin Daniels. 2 MPW world champions working well in tandem here, and it's leg day again? I guess we gotta have a second set.
That's how you get him so big.
Oh, roll up! Redondo gonna steal it! No! And now Redondo.
Can he make it?
It's a Gary! Gotta tag Dupree!
It's imperative he makes his tag.
Gotta
right
tag
now,
Nina!
Jordan.
Right now is the name of the game, Donnie Brooks. And in comes Billy Dupree. 88 miles per hour. Way over the speed
fastest
limit.
thing on 4 wheels.
Billy Dupree. She only needs 2. Cutter. No way!
It's leg day, baby!
Oh man, Daniel's too big, but for a moment, thought there were miracles in the world. Cartwheel again! Big time knee! Dupree fantastic here, but there is that inexperience. Turning her back on the competition, but it might not matter. A 2-for-1 special against 2 former world champions here, Donnie.
To the top. What's she gonna do here, Castle?
Oh, she's not a car! That's a plane! Cross body! And in comes Redondo!
Oh, a big super kick!
Some Jake on Jake violence, Donnie Brooks! And there we see Fireman's Carry once again!
Ooh! And a beautiful neck breaker from the breakneck baddie Billy Dupree!
And Nina with her
Molly
pound of
drop.
flesh! Nina,
gotta be
Dupree,
it.
and Redondo victorious!
Here are your winners, the team of Jake Redondo, Billy Dupree, and Nina!
Victorious tonight, high-octane trios action, but Donnie Brooks, only one can outlast 19 others. 1 week today, right here in Chatsworth at the California Classic to become #1 contender.
I wonder how they feel about Mickey Rose.
Oh boy, Rose has something to say.
Did we not all just see what just happened? Mickey Rose didn't lose. I was in here. The 2 jabroni rookies.
Jabroni rookies? Come on.
Speaking of rookies,
Jake Mays, maybe.
Rookie mustache for sure.
where is that good-for-nothing Draven? A lost cause, huh? Not all people can be helped. Especially that loser.
Hold on, that is the MPW General Manager, Ray Rosas.
And took him out.
Hey,
Ray's got a look in his eyes that I haven't seen.
You keep Draven's name out of your mouth. You're a disgrace. You're out here wasting everybody's time. They're here to see a debut tonight.
Who cares? That guy sucks!
No, Miggy. No, Miggy. You and your attitude, that sucks.
Hey, Ray! There was a time when you defended me the way you're defending Draven!
And I stuck my neck out for you. I laid out for you. I didn't turn on you and pile drive you on the apron. I didn't turn on you and pile drive you on the floor. I'm Ray Rosas. I take care of the rookies. I give them a hand. I help them out. I don't do what you do and be selfish. And if I was selfish, I wouldn't still be here.
You're right, Ray. Ray Rosas, general manager, ex-wrestler.
Oh boy.
And I was the most respected student here. But now, Ray, I don't have to respect you anymore. You trade in your wrestling boots, not even a suit, a stupid flannel. You're nothing but an office. I'm the pro wrestler. I sell the tickets. I bring the crowd. I'm the one in the ring. And you stay in the back where you belong.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Disrespect. And Miggy Rose knows no bounds.
Exactly what I would expect from a short cut.
Billy! That was awesome. You did so great. Welcome to MPW.
Oh, thank
so
you.
nice to have you here.
Nina, this is wonderful. And, you know, I'll get to see you next week, too.
Oh, next week. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're going to be at the California Classic?
Sure am.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll see you there. Bye. Bye.
From one trainer of the Millennium Wrestling Academy and general manager Ray Rosas to another.
He hails from Moore Park, California. Weighing in at 200 pounds, Danny Divine!
Prodigal son of Millennium Pro Wrestling, a hero of the people. And tonight, as he's done so many times before, welcoming one of his students into the pantheon of MPW.
I know you don't know me, so you shut up and let me talk to my regulars out here. I'm here to talk about next week, the California Classic Rumble. Unfortunately, I gotta answer that thing at number one. But I promised myself in 2026 I would win the MPW championship for a 6th time and make history. You know, I've given 11 years of my life to this sport. And you guys think because you made a couple of colorful signs, your punk ass little green boy's gonna do something to me?
Oh boy.
So next week I'm winning the Rumble, but tonight I'm going to embarrass this kid on his first night out.
You know, Danny Devine seemed very good-natured here tonight, had a smile on his face. I was talking to him in the back earlier. He was excited to wrestle Dante De La Cruz.
Introducing his opponent, making his MPW debut.
Clearly, the reaction from Dante's supporters getting under the skin of Danny here tonight. The son of immigrants, born and raised in the Big Apple. Dante De La Cruz has come here to the West Coast, to California, to the Millennium Wrestling Academy to chase a dream. And now Donnie, tonight he goes from chasing to living.
And Danny mentions that these people think maybe he can win a match because of their few colorful signs. But the support from these people, the energy they're bringing to this building could be enough to will Dante to his very first match, his very first victory here in Millennium Pro Wrestling.
I mean, Danny should know as well as anybody, the crowd reception, positive or negative, can go such a long way in turning the tide of a matchup. This is an uphill battle. Dante De La Cruz in there with a former world champion, multi-time former tag team champion. I mean, Danny Devine is Millennium Pro Wrestling. Simply put, Donnie, you cannot talk about the history of this organization without talking about Danny Devine.
100% correct, Castle. But you also have to take into consideration, Danny's doubting Dante because he's a rookie. But another rookie that he doubted, Draven Silvera, a man who's undefeated against Danny Devine. He needs to keep his head in the game.
What, 4 times, 5 times? What are we up to now?
It might even be 6.
Danny now using that size and power against Dante De La Cruz. If you're De La Cruz, you see here, looking to lock in that cross arm breaker. Gotta rely on that martial arts acumen, a practitioner of Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu, but Danny wisely with that foot on the bottom rope, forcing the break. And what kind of edge does that give to the game of Dante De La Cruz as a mixed martial artist?
I think he knows exactly how the human body works, and that's going to be a huge advantage.
Headlock cinched in now here. Danny Devine very, very confident heading into the California Classic next week. Ooh! Cover here. Into a crucifix. But we know Donnie Brooks. Hold on. Triangle choke. De La Cruz can finish this one quickly.
There we go.
Now, I myself am not a mixed martial artist. I'm not exactly an expert on the sport, but I can tell you one thing. In that type of environment, submission holds like that, you need only lock them in for a second.
In an instant.
To change the tide or finish a matchup.
And just in the first 45 seconds of this bout, we've seen Dante's wiry. He's quick.
Of course, Danny entering the California Classic next week, entering number 1. Fighting against the odds, but if there's anyone who can do it, Donnie, it's Danny. I gotta say, we're seeing this aggression from Danny. I speculated during the introductions, but I wonder if we'd be seeing this same kind of aggression, if not for the reception we're hearing now from the Dante De La Cruz deluge of supporters here.
Danny's an absolute veteran, and if anybody can make sure that these people don't get in his head, it is Danny Devine.
And De La Cruz staying on top of Danny.
Ooh,
big splash in the corner, and now going for it one more time, but Danny reversal of the whip. Dante up and over.
This momentum.
Drop kick. Cover. What De La Cruz makes up for in size, he makes up for, what he lacks in size, he makes up for in heart, Donnie Brooks.
And Danny Devine wisely rolling out of the ring to catch his breath to gain his composure.
And notice to what side, right in front of the subsection of the MPW faithful, with homemade signs and Filipino flags.
Come on, Danny, don't let them get in your head.
It is an electric atmosphere here tonight in Chatsworth, and Danny trying to tune him out, going towards the regulars, the people we know we can count on. What does that tell you, Donnie?
He is a confident man, and that's no surprise.
But, I mean, is he? He could have gone right back in the ring. Needed to take that moment to enjoy the love from the MPW regulars. Clearly this reception at least slightly faltering Danny Devine here.
That's a good point, Castle.
Flurry of strikes once
Flurry
again.
from Dante.
Basement drop kick into the cover.
And a 2 count this time. Danny looks dazed, Castle.
And again, #1 in the Rumble. Next week at the California Classic. Already fighting an uphill battle. A loss tonight against De La Cruz would shoot him back mentally that much further, and that's exactly why Devine cannot afford to let that happen. Goes through. Falcon Arrow.
Normally a suplex, but a Falcon Arrow.
No! Almost a Northern Lights Falcon Arrow. Call it what you will it. Nearly won Danny Devine the matchup, and we've seen this before. Danny Devine's starting to get frustrated right now, Donnie Brooks.
You have to wonder if the disadvantage that he has next week is playing a factor in his mind right now.
Will this groundswell of support be enough to find a second win for Dante De La Cruz, then spilling out amongst his people? And this might be a mistake here from Donnie Brooks. From Danny Devine, excuse me. Look at the chest of De La Cruz here.
Using the fan sign from Dante's group against him.
Oh no. Oh no.
And that probably took on.
Come on, but the distraction! The distraction was what De La Cruz needed!
Danny, pay attention!
Yeah, Danny's better than this. Former world champion. He's got to know the crowd cannot play a factor like this, and that was ugly. Face full of ring posts for Dante De La Cruz.
And it doesn't matter if you're a rookie, if you've been doing this for 10 years, straight steel to the head, that'll take you out.
And I have to say, this is a little uncharacteristic of Danny Devine. I understand wrestling to win, I understand wrestling aggressively, but this is one of his students. Cover here. Could easily concuss or worse by sending Dante De La Cruz headfirst into the post.
There's a common phrase you hear. Those who can't do, teach. But Danny can do, and he's trying to prove it here tonight.
Maybe a sort of initiation ritual here tonight from Danny. Backbreaker into a cover. And a kick out from De La Cruz. What does De La Cruz have to do to find his way back in this match here, Donnie?
He needs to take his time. He needs to focus. And he needs to realize that Danny Devine's not in a right mental state at this moment. They're getting to him. His fans are getting to Danny Devine.
And De La Cruz getting to him here with these huge kicks. Will it be enough? No. What a fairy tale story it would be with friends and family aplenty here in Chatsworth.
Listen to this crowd.
Single leg code breaker, but nobody home. There is the veteran acumen of Danny Devine.
Ooh, almost took his head off there with that clothesline.
Devastating lariat there from Danny Devine. And a more meticulous Danny Devine, a more methodical Danny Devine.
And Dante has all this support. But can this support outweigh the experience of Danny Devine, somebody who's done it all here in Millennium Wrestling?
I don't think the question is whether or not Dante can harness the support. I think it's whether or not Danny can tune it out. He's now off the ropes once again, going for another clothesline. This time Dante saw it coming. Satellite DDT!
Straight on his head.
Cover! No! Turn him bald with that DDT. My goodness. And just like that, Dante De La Cruz has a fighting chance in hell. This is still his match to lose, Donnie Brooks.
Both men trying to get to their feet.
Yeah, both men with a pretty even split of the crowd here tonight. Uh-oh. Dante, that may have been a grievous error, my friend. You're seeing in this match some of the old Danny Devine, the bully that ruled over MPW for so long, but Dante will not allow himself to be bullied. Oh, hold on. There's that single leg code breaker.
Could it be enough?
No! Donnie Brooks, you and I have been in attendance for a lot of matches in Millennium Pro Wrestling storied history. I'm not sure I've ever felt the energy we're feeling tonight for Dante De La Cruz.
I'd have to agree, but it almost seems as if Dante De La Cruz has pulled out everything that he has. What else does he have to do to take out Danny Devine? A win here could mean everything for him moving forward in Millennium Pro Wrestling.
No better way to start your MPW career than with a victory over one of maybe the greatest to ever do it here in MPW. And Cruz heading up top now, but this is a big risk to take this long into a matchup, especially
risk versus reward.
Especially your first matchup though, Donnie. Danny back up to his feet, super kick. Off the ropes again, spine buster. Cover. Still not enough, and for the first time, shock on the face of Danny Devine.
But Castle, Danny Devine still has a few tricks left up his sleeve, things that Dante De La Cruz has never experienced, and it could call for the end of Dante De La Cruz. He's got to be careful.
He's calling for that pedigree here. All he's got to do is hook those arms.
And that's put away everybody there is in this company, a who's who.
But it will not put away Dante De La Cruz. Ooh. The Inferno for the win! No!
Just barely got the shoulder up to Danny Devine. Dante's got to capitalize. He can't just sit there. He has to capitalize on this momentum he has.
Donnie Brooks, you are a registered official here in MPW. Just like St. Clair, you can speak to it. You could have put a piece of paper between St. Clair's hand and the mat, and you would have come up empty. That's how close it was.
Come on, Dante. I know you're excited, but don't focus on them. You need to keep your mind on Danny Devine. You need to take advantage.
Yeah, but what does he have left? With his people willing him onward. The child of immigrants from Manila, NYC. Oh no! Devine snapping the fingers. And that may spell the beginning of the end. No! Reversal! Triangle! Triangle!
Maybe a last-ditch effort from the Philippine Fighting Machine. Can he do it?
Gonna make him tap here, Donnie Brooks. But Danny with the show of strength, power bomb. It's just too much. Danny is too big in more ways than one, and now the pedigree.
That spells the end for Dante De La Cruz.
A valiant effort, but Danny victorious.
Here is your winner, Danny Devine!
You know, Donnie, we talk a lot about victory in defeat and the concept of even if you don't come away victorious in a match, how you can still win something. Dante De La Cruz is living proof of victory and defeat. Fell to Danny Devine here tonight. Couldn't get the job done. But my God, what a coming out party for this young man.
This was a valiant effort from the Philippine Fighting Machine. He showed that he can hang. He didn't get the victory, but he did an incredible job.
Now Danny with a microphone in hand, he's got something to say.
Not bad for his first night out, huh? Now, Dante, I got a little bit of I got a little sweat, I got a little pull around here. So, if you're free next week, I'd like to offer you a spot in the MPW California Classic tournament.
Tonight may have been his first, but Donnie Brooks, it will not be his last. Welcome to the dance, Dante De La Cruz.
What an opportunity for Dante De La Cruz. If he can show half the fight next week that he showed here tonight against one of MPW's absolute best, he might stand a chance.
We might be looking at the next #1 contender for the MPW World Championship. Question is, who will be MPW World Champion next week? Will it be Diego Valens? Will it be Daniel Moon? Well, up next in our main event, they join forces in tag team competition.
You know, my debut match may not have gone the way I wanted it to go. But win, lose, or draw, the Philippine fighting machine, Dante De La Cruz, never stops fighting. Because my mom didn't come here all the way from the Philippines for her son to give up at his very first stumble. That's why next week, I'm entering the California Classic. And I'm winning it all. I don't care how big you are. I don't care how strong you are. I don't care what family you come from. Because when you enter the ring with me, you're gonna remember the name and start spreading the news for Dante De La Cruz.
Yeah, I just, make sure to like and share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment if you like Dante De La Cruz's debut. I want you guys to keep that energy going because we got one more match. And I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you guys. We're having a great show, aren't we? I'm drunk right now. I've been drinking a whole lot more since I took this general manager job. All I get is complaints, right? All I get is complaints in the locker room. I get complaints. It's too hot. Why am I not on first? Why am I not in the main event? Why am I not getting paid what I should be paid? Why is this move not banned? Why? And I hate it. I hate it. And
get those boots out, Ray.
And I just got off the phone.
One more match.
And like again, like I'm happy for Dante. We pretty much gave him the last spot in the California Classic. We had to give one up. We got to give another one up for Draven, and like that hurt a lot more than I thought it was going to. And I called Logan right now, and I told him that I just can't do this anymore. I wish him the best, and I'm sorry that I couldn't do what he wanted me to do. But I am going to just resign as your general manager, effective immediately.
Oh my God.
And I just want to say, just a second. I just want to say thank you to all the fans that made my run as general manager so special. I want to thank you guys for all the people that were viewing, even that guy that was trashing me in the comments every single week. I appreciate you. And I wish everybody the best in their future endeavors. I'm gonna just go finish my drink and enjoy your main event.
Hey Brooks, am I hearing Ray Rosas stepping down as general manager of MPW?
And I've also entered in the California Classic.
Oh,
there we go, Jordan!
When one door closes, another opens.
Because this may no longer be my circus, and they may no longer be my monkeys, but next week I'm making clowns out of all of them.
Goodbye, Ray Rosas.
See you next week.
Hello, Ray Rosas.
And as excited as I am to see Ray Rosas finally return to the ring full time, I assume who's going to be running the show?
Well, what does this mean? We haven't seen Logan X here in weeks. He's usually here in the broadcast booth. Ray Rosas is out the front door. We still got a main event, Donnie Brooks.
The following match is a tag team match, and it is your main event for the evening.
Is this my spot?
Introduce him first. They are your MPW Tag Team Champions, the Brothers of Construction!
It is main event time here at MPW, ready to rumble, and joining the booth at this time by the youngest vet in the game, Dustin Jack Daniels. Dustin, what are you doing out here?
You know, I'm keeping an eye on the competition. I'm taking a look at the other team that's about to come out right now, Daniel Moon and Diego Valens, the two that are going to be fighting for the Millennium Pro Wrestling Championship, because I am in the California Classic, and whoever wins that match, I'm going right after them.
You are indeed competing in the California Classic next week. One in a field of 20. The winner goes on to challenge the world champion, but you're also a former tag team champion, and you've held that belt with the man in the green, Busio.
Yes, I've been a 5-time tag team champion with Busio, and you know what? He's moved on to the Brothers of Construction, and I like Roberto Perez, so honestly, it gets the Dustin Daniels approval.
You heard it here first. Dustin Jack Daniels, excuse me.
Bit of a tongue twister.
Just a bit. Joining us for our main event, but
And their opponents.
here are the men that you've come to scout, Dustin.
Oh, yeah.
Weighing tonight at 175 pounds, from Covina, California, the captain, Daniel Woo!
Now, Dustin, let me ask you this. There's been a lot made, we heard it earlier on tonight from our world champion Diego Valens, about how the game has left Daniel Moon. This is not 8 years ago. This is not the same MPW where Daniel Moon won that list of accolades that Diego Valens laid out. Do you think that's true, or do you think he has a shot next week at the California Classic?
I'm a little mixed on Moon, because he looks great, but yeah, I gotta agree with Diego. This ain't Moore Park, this ain't 8 years ago. Moon's a little bit washed. Again, he's got washboard abs, but in the ring, I don't think he can cut it anymore.
Johnny, please just go. And his tag team partner. Weighing in tonight at 202 pounds, from Chatsworth, California, he is the handsome devil and your Millennium Pro Wrestling Champion, Diego Valens!
I'll tell you this much, Dustin, there is no disputing that Diego Valens is at the top of his game in the prime of his career as MPW World Champion.
He's locked in, I'll admit it. Diego and I had a bunch of run-ins together, and you know what? He is a great competitor, and I can't lie. Sometimes I like to lie, but I ain't gonna lie about this. Diego is on his A-game right now.
Well, and not to bring up a sore subject, but Diego, of course, dethroning Maximilian for that World Championship. Dustin, you challenged Maximilian during his time as MPW World Champion. You knew what a dominant and impressive reign that was, and for Diego to be the one to put away the 1 in a million one, it speaks volumes.
Yeah, I mean, I could have done it. I was feeling off that day.
It's a hot
you know.
night.
It was leg day that day, so.
Is it leg day every Friday?
Yeah, you know what? It could be, but you know, that day, heavy squats.
Donnie Brooks, so many combustible elements here in this, our main event.
I'm very happy to be joined by the CEO of Jack Daniels Fitness. Athletics.
Get it right, pal.
From, what was it, Gainesville, USA?
Gainesville, USA.
I almost said Muscle Beach earlier.
Locations vary.
It's going to be Busio starting things off here against the world champion. 2 former world champions here. And Dustin, as someone who's won tag team championship gold with Busio multiple times over, what's the strategy against Busio in a tag team match?
Well, Busio he's pretty lengthy. He's a little bony, and that's what's so, I guess, great about him. He's quick, he's very resilient. So you kind of just have to throw everything you got at him. That boy is resilient.
And now, arguing with referee St. Clair, I believe asking St. Clair to quiet down the audience. I don't think it works that way.
As an official, we don't have the power to do that,
no.
unfortunately.
Why not?
Hey, you know what? Good question, actually.
Valens and Busio, no strangers to one another. Of course, Valens setting to win that championship next week at the California Classic. Let me ask you, Dustin, excuse me, too many Ds. Donnie Brooks, Dustin Daniels. Between Valens and Moon, is there someone you would prefer to challenge for that world championship, assuming you're victorious in the California Classic?
I'd rather get Diego, because Moon, not going to be much of a challenge. I like a good challenge. Moon, okay. Again, not a challenge. I've already beaten him on his run back. He's never beaten me.
Fighting words here from Dustin Jack Daniels and some fighting in the ring as an atomic drop from Diego Valens, followed up with a drop kick here, Donnie.
Busting out a couple emotes right now. Don't know if that's the right thing to do.
Cover. Yeah, the hip swivel.
If he wasn't gyrating, that could have been a 3.
Arguably. I mean, Diego Valens has proven time and time again that it's a force to be reckoned with. And in comes Daniel Moon. In comes Roberto Perez.
Smart move by Busio.
First, Roberto Perez, unmasked by Busio, formerly a luchador by the name of Marote here at MPW.
He was?
He was, revealing his true colors. Is that news to you?
You know what? I might have missed that.
Roberto Perez joining his family here on the construction site.
Hey, Dustin, does Busio have your spray bottle over there in the corner?
Oh, boy.
Busio and I, we're still boys at the end of the day.
Wow.
He takes my water bottle. It's all right,
Cover.
I care for him still.
Call it water bottle under the bridge here. Complicated friendship between the former members of Full Send, and the MPW faithful believe in Daniel Moon, Dustin. You might not, but the faithful certainly do.
There was big emphasis on the handsome part. You see, they weren't really saying Moon all that loud. It was just handsome.
In comes Valens. In comes Busio. We're back to square one here.
Textbook hip toss there from the handsome Devin.
And a gorilla press slam attempted, but Busio with the waist lock. And Dustin, former MPW world champion in your own right. For Diego Valens, the work really starts as world champion. With that target on your back, cover here. Such a difficult thing to keep.
Yeah, trust me, I've had 2 reigns as MPW champion. That first one especially, very stressful because I felt like I couldn't rest. It was just match after match after match, beat down after beat down. But you have to fight through it. That's what being MPW champion is.
No rest for the weary here for Diego Valens.
And do you guys want to know a very interesting statistic that I realized? Dustin Daniels is actually the youngest MPW champion in history and the 2nd youngest MPW champion in history. That's
How about
wild,
that? Wow, who would have thought?
Who would have thunk it? I'm good.
Diego Valens, control of the ring. Both brothers of construction here. And Valens up to the top. 2-for-1 special here. You got to give it to the handsome devil here, Dustin.
Yep. He's cleaning the house right now.
Tiger fade kick, dialing it up. But from behind, here's Busio. And you know it, Dustin. As a tag team wrestler in a tag team match, doesn't matter who the best individual wrestler is. Springboard forearm there. It matters who functions best as a unit, as a duo. Cover.
Just quick little plug. Full Send was the greatest MPW tag team in history because we worked so well together. It didn't matter who was in front of us. We worked extremely well as a team.
And here comes Moon, a lack of tag team.
He's about to finish it.
Thinking Devil's Tail here, and this is what I'm talking about. You need that tag team cohesion.
Yeah, see?
Roll up. And that's all it took. Brothers of Construction, Roberto Perez, right? Not nearly as accomplished, not a former world champion, but he and Busio worked as a tag team in a way Moon and Valens were not.
And we can't underestimate Roberto Perez. He's training under a Triple Crown champion in Busio right now.
Busio now.
He gets to learn on the job, basically. Ooh.
Caught with a German suplex. Moon kipping
my
up.
God.
Flying high. Straight into the rocket.
He's going crazy.
Busio, we got a problem. Cannonball. Cover.
Look at that arm. Look in the corner. Diego doesn't look thrilled about that at all.
And again, this is what makes it so tough, right? You want momentum heading into your World Championship match next week at the California Classic, but in order to get it, in order to pick up the win, well, you have to coexist with the guy you're facing next week.
I know, you gotta coexist with a guy that sucks.
Oh boy. And you can see Diego wants the tag here, but Moon not gonna give it to him. And he may be living to regret that here, Donnie.
He was going for one of Diego's moves. Did you catch on to that?
Maybe looking to play some mind games with the champion ahead of the California Classic. Cover.
And I don't know if you've noticed, but Diego isn't really reaching for the tag. Maybe he's hoping that Brothers of Construction can wear down Daniel Moon before next week.
Hey, smart play. If that's the case, smart play. But good on Busio, too. He just knocked him off the apron.
Likewise, the Brothers of Construction cannot afford the embarrassment of losing to a makeshift tag team like this. They're the standard bearers of the tag team division, even when this being non-title.
True. That is true. You got 2025 Rookie of the Year, as well as a 6-time MPW Tag Team Champion on that team.
Cover.
And though they may not be a cohesive unit, you have to keep in mind that Diego and Daniel separately are both multiple-time tag team champions in their own rights.
You know, funny enough, too, Busio and Diego have been tag team champions before, so those two know each other very well.
Good point. No strangers to one another, but we're so far removed from the days of Diego and Busio, even the days of Full Send, the Brothers of Construction, a different beast entirely, Dustin.
Yeah, they've been clearing house. They took out the Millennials. We retired the Millennials.
Oh, man.
Singly retired Brendan Devine.
Cover. You have to think such an emotional few months for Daniel Moon, waving goodbye to the Millennials, sending Brendan Devine into the sunset. He needs this championship. He needs to beat Diego Valens next week. And, well, the crowd going crazy here, Donnie. Now, Dustin, if you're Daniel Moon at this point, I know you have less than favorable opinions about the captain, so how do you bounce back?
You gotta fight from the bottom, you know? Again, Busio, like I said, he's super resilient, but also, you just gotta hit him a bunch. There you go.
Looking for the tag here, Busio. It's caught with a shot, but still inches away, and you know at this juncture, Dustin, inches feel like miles.
That's true. With Busio, you need to get that one big shot on him that'll knock him off.
The shot might be it. No. And for Daniel Moon, so much easier said than done, especially with the tag team cohesion of the Brothers of Construction. They share that worksite bond.
And also, Castle, he's probably worried about Diego.
You ask what needs to be done. Busio is kind of playing to the crowd a little bit. He's mocking me. If Daniel Moon can catch him in that moment.
And this might be it.
Right here?
No. Sending Busio spilling into Perez, and here comes the MPW World Champion. Clearing house here, Dustin. A little friendly fire to the brothers.
Big knee from Diego.
And this is exactly why Diego is reigned as MPW World Champion. Step up.
Diego's smart. He's throwing the two of them at each other.
And powerful. Look at this. Perez on his shoulders. Death Valley driver for the 1-2. No. You can see Diego getting frustrated here, Dustin.
He definitely is, but I mean, he's looking good. He's fresh right now. He just needs to keep on going and take advantage of the situation.
World champion maybe seconds away from putting away the tag team champions here, Donnie.
Tail.
Oh, Busio. Wow. With the top rope on the throat. And Dustin, Donnie, you guys know it. Those are hard steel cables.
Trust me, I was just in the ring 30 minutes
nothing
ago.
but duct tape.
Thinking doomsday device. But again, a meeting of the minds to the little Busios. And now Perez. Rather a kick to the gut than a kick to wherever Busio's got. Nearly got it again.
Oh, what is this?
Oh,
This
no.
could be real trouble for the handsome devil.
Elbow drop on the knees of Perez. Sheep shot to Moon. And the tag team champions for the win.
Busio was a little slow with that cover. I know he's in a little bit of pain right now, but he could have hurried that up a little bit.
I think Busio's too focused on the MPW faithful on the outside, to Donnie's point.
Knocking them again. He is a little, but I don't blame him because they are kind of annoying right now. So good on Busio for
They
telling
loved you tonight, man. They were going crazy.
Hey, you know what? They ain't that bad at all. Hopefully they buy my shirt from JackDanielsAthletics.com. Great crowd tonight.
Perez, Legal once again. Dustin, you know this is the signifier of great tag team wrestling. One in, one out, keeping each other fresh.
Yes, and they're really staying at it, which is great.
Diego, though, trying to mount a comeback here, trying to get away from the opposite corner. No doubt trying to make a tag to Moon, and this may be the moment. Here comes the captain. Double. Double DDTs, and a nasty shot there. Cover. Broken up by Perez.
I'll give that to Moon. That was a hell of a punt.
You know we're getting in these deep waters. Partners breaking up the pin for their legal opposition.
Hey, he's got his hair.
Moon. Very out of character for Moon, grabbing that hair.
Moon's desperate. He needs that momentum.
Desperate
With
times
balance or
call for desperate
otherwise.
measures.
Exactly. And St. Clair just losing control of this one here, Donnie. You know as an official, such a difficult spot to be in.
That's why I'm happy I'm sitting here at the table tonight.
A World Tag Team Champions versus the Scene in our World Championship main event.
Knocked
Ugly.
his tooth out there.
And now we've seen this before, Dustin. This is vintage Brothers of Construction once again in the electric chair.
Oh my God.
Doomsday device.
Doomsday indeed.
Broken up by Diego.
That would have been it.
Would have been, could have been, should have been, but not tonight. Opponents next week, partners tonight, Dustin.
Wow, that was a big maneuver. Good on Diego for saving that. But also Roberto should have paid attention a little more. He knew that was the end, but he wasn't focused on Diego.
And you have to keep in mind, if Diego Valens is doing whatever he can tonight in this tag team match, what's he going to do next week when his title is on the line?
I think we may be seeing exactly that here. Says he got this.
He's got this.
He wants to finish the job for his team. He wants that momentum. But his former tag team championship partner just fried him there.
Going for the cement mixer.
And if they land this, the world champion is all but over. Diego ensuring that does not happen.
Diego threw a wild kick there and it connected on Busio.
Handsome Devil still's got a fighting shot here. And thinking Devil's Tail.
Devil's Tail.
And Perez sees it coming in from behind Busio with the world title. Moon's not gonna stand for it, guys. Super kick. Oh no. And guys, we can't afford this. We still have a match.
Yeah, why's Moon got his title?
Because Busio was trying to use it to crack him upside the skull, Dustin.
Oh, come on!
Just like that. And that's got to be a disqualification.
I think that's a win for the Brothers of Construction.
Let's wait for the official word from Donnie Brooks.
Here are your winners by disqualification. The captain, Daniel Moon, and the MPW champion, the Handsome Devil, Diego Valens.
Get to the good part. Let's go.
And your Millennium Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Brothers of Construction.
Not necessary as it was a non-title match, but Dustin, Diego, and Daniel may have been victorious tonight, but they certainly don't look like winners.
Oh my God, they're both roughed up right now. This is bad for both of them. But you know what? It's great for me because I'm going to win the California Classic.
And that is
great.
1 week from today, right here in Chatsworth. Oh, come on, come on.
I'd put a lot of money on Dustin Daniels, so he better win.
That's right.
Well, that's how the California Classic is lost over the top rope.
Oh,
with both
The #1 contenders making their way to the ring.
The Dope Boys sending a message to the Brothers of Construction.
They're out of here.
And here come the
Heartless
Heartless Kings. This is Bedlam here. We are ready to rumble. Billy Dupree and Nina.
The breakneck fatty! Break his neck,
Chaos.
please!
And Jake Mays in for some
Get her,
revenge.
Jake.
Next week, right here in Chatsworth, it'll be the California
job, boys.
Classic. 20 wrestlers.
Oh my God, Danny! I can't stand this.
The #1 entrant next week.
Hey, you know what? I think I gotta do
Oh
something.
no. Dustin Jack Daniels leaving the commentary position.
Could this be a sign of things to come? Could Danny Devine overcome the odds?
He's got to outlast 19 others, and Dustin
On
Daniels
the rocks.
gonna ensure that does not happen. But from behind, the #1 contender for the World Championship, Daniel Moon. Devil's Tail. The World Championship on the line next week. The California Classic Rumble next week. All of that and so much more right here in Chatsworth. Donnie, we don't even have a general manager. It's Bedlam. The inmates running the asylum here.
And the MPW champion standing tall, the last man.
For Dustin, Jack Daniels, and Donnie Brooks, I'm Jordan Castle. This has been MPW's Ready to Rumble, and that is your world champion. The question is, for how long? We'll see you next week at the California Classic.